What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Blair Snow. You already know I'm cooler than you. And you already know what time it is. It's snow time. Okay, y'all, so as y'all can see by the title, today's gonna be another video, a part of my Snow Diaries series. If this is your first time to my channel, my Snow Diaries series is basically a series based off of where I am right now in my life. Right now, I'm currently on my healing journey and just trying to be a better person, like really trying to be a better person, soul searching, just like addressing childhood traumas, just stuff that I go through that, you know, like I bury deep inside, like that I never discuss. I'm just gonna be talking about many different topics. I'm hoping that people could take something away from them, and it also inspires them. Today's topic is gonna be about showing up for people who don't show up for you, and this is a big one for me. This is a really big one for me. Alright, y'all, so I don't got my iPad right now. My iPad is very much dead, but I am going to be looking at my phone. And look at my case, y'all. It's so pretty. The first topic is going to be, why do I show up? Well, me personally, the reason why I show up is because I just feel like it's natural with me for one. I feel like that's just a part of who I am. I'm just a person that shows up. That's just in my nature. But a reason why I show up even more is because I care. Like, I care. And I'm the type of person, like, you don't have to tell me that you're sad and you need somebody to be there. If I know you and I'm close to you and I love you, I can see that you're sad. I'm going to show up for you because that's who I am. If you're celebrating something, or say, for example, it's your birthday or you having a dinner or anything, I'm going to show up, I'm going to participate, and I'm going to come with good vibes, and I'm going to treat your event like it's my event, because that's what I would want somebody to do to mine. And it's just important for people to be there. Another reason why I feel like I show up for people is because I don't want people to feel how I feel. And we're going to get into how I feel. Everybody around me, everybody that I love, I want them to know that I care and I'm here and I love you. I feel like showing up, it shows that you love somebody. Like, forget telling, like, it's an action. And I feel like it's very important. And those are just like moments that people will never forget. Like, you can never forget somebody who showed up for you. Like, at my 13th birthday, I remember everybody that was at my 13th birthday. Or like, just like the smallest things, like, you just never forget it. You just don't forget. Next topic. How does it make me feel when people don't show up for me? I don't got no napkins, y'all. I do not have no napkins today. I'm really gonna be fighting my tears today. But how does it make me feel when people don't show up for me? It makes me feel really alone. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It makes me feel like I'm just non-stop fighting. Like, I'm just fighting a war that won't end. It just makes me feel like nobody cares. Sometimes it even makes me feel like, do people even really mess with me how they say they mess with me? Like, do people really love me how they say they love me? Like, it made me question my relationships with people. It just made me feel so low, you know, just to not have nobody be there and just to not have nobody show up. I get tired. It just made me feel like where everybody at? You know, like, I need y'all not here. And I hate that, because it's like, I'm near when y'all need me. It really bothers me, and I'm pretty sure people could relate, of just like feeling alone, of just walking around holding so much in, and I'm always the one that gotta cry on my own. I'm always the one that gotta fight my battles on my own. I've always been that person. My entire life, and I'm okay with that, because us as individuals, you gotta be able to stand alone. But it ain't all these people on earth for no reason. Everybody not meant to be alone. Everybody needs somebody. And as much as independent I am, as strong as I am, I would love to just have somebody right there, like, and just be there for me. But yeah. Next topic, lack of support in everything you love. I feel like that definitely has a big thing to do with showing up. If you don't support people you love, or like you not showing up for them, it's no way you could tell me I show up for this person or I be there for you if you don't support this person. If you're dealing with somebody who got dreams like myself, or just like even small goals or anything like that, if you don't support that, like how, like, then you don't show up. And I just feel like that's just so important. Like your littlest accomplishments, it could be a graduation, it could be a birthday, it could be you want to start a YouTube channel like myself. Like people who just don't show up, I mean people who people who just don't support, like just don't show their support, whether it's like whether it's a congratulations, whether it's loving your stuff on social media, whether it's sending you a beautiful message, whether it's just calling you, whether it's just saying like I'm proud of you. Like, you know, like if you're not supporting someone, then there's no way you could claim that you show up for that person. And that's just so important, for somebody to support something that you're passionate about, something that you love, something that's been a goal for you for so long. And just like to finally get there and to finally take that step, it means everything. And I feel like it's really hard when you really want to start something, or you really want to do something, or you're really passionate about something, and you know, you go tell your friends, you go tell your family, you go tell everybody you love, whether it's the person you're in a relationship with, you go tell them, and they kind of like, they're not as excited. Or when you first told it to them, they were like, oh yeah, like you could do that, you could do that. And I was like, I'm about to do it, I'm about to start my thing, I'm about to do this, go do this, go subscribe to my channel, or you gonna come to my stuff? And they'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna come. Like, yeah, like their energy just die down. And I feel like sometimes that kill our spirit, because it's like, dang, like I thought you was gonna show up, like I thought you was gonna be more excited. Now you got me not feeling so excited about it, because it's like, yeah, now you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm doing this, I was gonna do that. I don't know if this person coming, they said they was, but I don't know. Like they said they was gonna subscribe to my channel or do this, but I ain't really see them. They didn't repost my stuff, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. And it kind of just make you feel down a little bit. But I read something not too long ago, and it said God put the vision in your head, so that person really can't even see it for real. It's like basically for nobody to see, but for the whole world to see. And basically what that means, like nobody gonna see it, but when the world see it, when it's boom, now everybody see it. But it's like, dang, I've been told you, I've been was trying to tell you. But I just feel like that's probably a part of life, but not me though. I can't really say that, because not me. Like I'm a passionate person. Like I see a vision, I feel you, like you could do it. Like, so yeah. But showing up is very, very important. Whether you're starting a clothing brand, it don't matter what you're doing. Like support. If you got somebody that that you love that planning on starting a business, support them. That don't mean you have to shop with them every time. That don't mean you have to wear all their clothes or be their model for every single thing. That don't mean that. But just to show up sometimes when you're needed. Like, just be there. Show that you're supporting. Just show that you care and that you want to see that person win. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you want to start a YouTube channel. If you have people that you love around you, you sending them your link. No, watch who subscribe and watch who unsubscribe. A lot of people don't know that YouTube tells you who subscribes and who's unsubscribed. And I went through something like that, but I never addressed it. You know why? Because it don't matter. I don't have to do that. Like, maybe you're not my target audience, but that kind of just showed me and told me a lot. You didn't have to watch my videos to be subscribed. That you subscribe just shows, let me give her one more subscription on her way to this. Whether you rapping and stuff, like, and you send people your music, like, and they don't support, or even if they don't like your music, like, at least be honest. Like, still, you could still show your support. It's so many ways you can show your support. I don't like it, but I'm still going to share your stuff though, because I really mess with you and I want you to win. Just because I don't like it, that don't mean the next person don't like it. And yeah, long story short, supporting is a big form of showing up for somebody. Don't claim you show up for somebody if you don't support them, period. Next topic I'm going to talk about is feeling the lack of protection. I feel like protection is beyond a form of showing up for somebody. I love that form of showing up, to feel protected. Me as a person, I feel bare. I don't feel protected at all. And that's really scary for me. And that kind of channels my aggression. You know, like, I don't feel protected. I feel like if something was to happen to me or my back is against the wall, nobody's going to be there how I'm there for other people. Nobody's going to jump for me. You know, so it causes me to be more aggressive and me more hands-on when it comes to me. Just the lack of protection is like I said, it just makes you feel bare. And I feel like showing up for people is protection. Like, I'm going to protect my little brother. I'm going to protect my friend. I'm going to protect my man. Like, I'm going to, because I love them. And in situations that they need my protection, I'm going to protect them. Because that's how much I love them. And that's showing up for them. So, like, I don't understand how people could do that. I don't understand how you could see somebody needs your protection, or you could see, even if it's your strongest person you know finally break down, or somebody that you know who's very vulnerable, very sensitive, breaking down. Why wouldn't you want to protect them, or just like hug them, or just like, and protecting somebody doesn't always have to be fighting or anything like that. You could protect people in the softest ways possible. Like, you just never know. Next topic. How long have I felt this? I would say, honestly, ever since I was a little kid. Like, I always felt like nobody showed up for me. Like, honestly, I always felt like a problem child. And I always felt like I'm just so messed up. And this is crazy because this is my mindset as a kid. I just felt like I was so messed up as a kid. Like, I used to tell myself, like, I'm a messed up kid. Why would anybody want to be there for me? And honestly, like, I was a really bad kid, you know? But I don't really like labeling myself that. I look at myself more so as a hurt kid. A lot of people don't know that. Or a lot of people don't realize that angry people are hurt people. I was really angry growing up as a kid, and a lot of people couldn't tell me nothing. No adults, no anything. People looked at it as like I just didn't care, and I'm just a problem child, and I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. But really, I just wanted to talk to somebody. I just wanted somebody to be there. And I feel like before people even thought of that, they just automatically like just assumed that I was like a problem child. So I definitely been feeling like nobody ever showed up for me for a long, long time. And I really, really hate that. Like, I hate that. Like, and then just being a young black female, or just being a young person in general, just being a kid, and just feeling like nobody shows up for you. It was times where I had like performances or like good stuff going on at school, nobody was there. It was like just a lot of times where I just needed people to be there and they wasn't there. As a young person, a lot of stuff I went through as a young person, and I couldn't feel like I could voice my opinion or talk about it because I didn't want to be judged. That's another thing. Like, as a kid, I didn't want to be judged because I feel like people already label me as like, oh, that's a bad kid, or like she do what she wants. So it's like I felt like me being vulnerable, which is something that I'm struggling with today and I'm trying to work on right now. I just felt like me being vulnerable would just like it wouldn't go right. Like, I wouldn't get the reaction that I wanted. And yeah. But I've always felt like nobody showed up for me. When stuff wasn't going right at schools, I was automatically wrong. Like, I always felt like as a kid, I was automatically wrong. Any situation that happened, any problem, I'm wrong. I'm the problem. It's my fault. And I just always hated that because it's like, why me? Like, why is it always my fault? Oh, maybe because I was a little on the aggressive side when this happened. Or maybe it's just because how I am, how I carry myself, like, but I'm strong because I feel like I have to be. I feel like I don't have no choice but to be, you know, but I have feelings. And I just hated that growing up. Like, people never looked at the strong one as you need help. They just looked at you like, if you was a strong person in a situation with a sensitive person, they're gonna feel like it's you. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I could hold back my tears. If I'm sitting there like this, I could be shattered. If somebody's sitting there like this, like, they're gonna automatically think you did something. It's like, nah, like, I'm hurt. Like, you know, I'm hurt too. But yeah, like, I've just always felt that. And if you're a young person watching this video and you feel like nobody shows up for you, like, I just want to say, first off, like, I love you and I can relate to you. And I just hope one day you find your people. I still haven't found my people yet, but yeah, and it does definitely build character. And it does make you stronger, even though we already strong. You'll be all right. If I could get through it, then you could get through it. Next topic I want to talk about is people always looking at me like I'm perfect. I feel like that's another reason why people don't show up for me. When people see me, they just automatically think I'm perfect because maybe my hair is always done, or I always got nice clothes on, or like people just look at me as I'm perfect. Like, I'm like, I hate that. Like, I hate that. And everybody know there's no such thing as perfect. So it's like, to look at somebody and just assume that, you know, just assume that they got everything together because they always make it look good or whatever the case may be, like, that's not fair. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. My camera overheated, and I hate when it does that. When people look at me to be perfect, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because if it's a good thing, that I feel like that just, people look at you as like you always on top of your stuff. Like, you're always on top of your stuff. So I feel like it could be a compliment too. Like, that is how people look at you. But the part that comes with that is, if people look at you as you always on your stuff, it's like they never look at you. They would never think that, oh, like, she down right now, or she need a hand right now, or she's not okay, or she needs somebody to be there for her right now. They just won't think that because they look at you as you're always on your stuff, and they just label you as perfect. And I hate that. And it's like, long before I was this, like, I went through a lot, and it's just like, have people always looked at me as perfect? I don't know, but it's just weird. Next topic I'm gonna get into is lack of vulnerability, an excuse for people to say why they're not there for you. Me personally, I'm not a vulnerable person, and you already know this because I keep saying it. I'm trying to be, and hopefully after my Snow Diaries, I actually am a little more vulnerable. I definitely feel like that's so unfair. I feel like saying you're not vulnerable. I never seen you cry, or I never seen you express yourself in certain ways. So I don't see how I could be there for you. What? What are you talking about? Don't make me mad. I hate when people say that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm not a vulnerable person. Just because I'm not boo-hoo crying, that's your excuse to not be there for me, not show up for me, not to check in with me. If you don't know, strong people hurt the worst. Strong people, they need people there the most, because people would never suspect that they need nobody because they're so strong. We need people the most. Are you serious? Me not being vulnerable, I don't really know how to be vulnerable, if that makes sense. I've been put in situations where I felt like I couldn't be vulnerable. So if you saying because I'm not vulnerable, you can't really be there, or it's hard to be there for you because you don't show that side, I feel like that's whack, and that's not an excuse. And anybody that's like that, like myself, like not really a vulnerable person but trying to be, I feel like I'm kind of am a more vulnerable person as I do these videos. But if you like that, if you like me, and somebody say that to you, like, don't accept that. Don't accept that. Period. Don't accept that at all. It's not an excuse. And stop saying that. Because everybody's human, everybody has feelings, and everybody goes through things. And just because people don't always show it, that don't mean you showing up is not required. Okay, next topic. The next topic I'm going to get into is maybe it's not my time. When I say maybe it's not my time, I came to this conclusion a couple nights ago. Maybe it's not my time for people to show up for me. Maybe I just still need to keep being myself and still showing up for people, and one day it'll be my time. And it's like, it's really painful to like wait for that, because it's like, I've been waiting for so long. Like, I've been being strong for so long, and it's just like, God, like, when is it gonna be my time? And it's like, but I trust you though, God. I'm so ready just to have somebody there, because it just feels so good. Like, I'm not saying like people don't show up for me at all. Like, people showed up for me in like little ways, you know, here and there, and I loved it when they showed up for me in those little ways. They meant so much to me. I thought about them all night to the next day. But they come and go. Like, it's not consistent. Like, I'm a person who consistently shows up, and I just can't wait to get that. And I was just thinking, like, maybe it's just not my time. So anybody who's going through what I'm going through right now, maybe it's just not our time. Maybe we just didn't find our people yet. Or maybe that the people around us, they just not in a place where they can show up. But I'll wait my turn. And I just really, really got faith, and I just hope that, like, I'm trying to trust that when that time comes, it's gonna be worth the wait. But sometimes it just don't feel like that. But yeah, maybe it's just not our time. And yeah, I just really wish that I had that, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait my turn, and I'm happy that I am the person in people's life that they have that shows up for them nonstop, that's always there for them. I'm happy to be that person. Like, I'm very proud to be that person, because that person is so important. And I wish I had a me in my life. Like, I wish I had my person that shows up for me. And it could be in any form. It could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be just somebody in your family, it could even be like a sibling or something, a teacher or something. It could be anybody. But yeah, guys, to anybody out there who feels like nobody's showing up for them or just trying to be strong right now, like I said, maybe it's not our time right now, and we just gotta trust God and trust that it is gonna be our time real soon. And never stop being who you are, because I'm not gonna stop being who I am just because I don't receive that. I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning into this video. I hope this video had a positive impact on you. I hope you took something positive away from this video. And I'm really appreciative to anybody who tuned in or who has made it to the end of this video. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And have a blessed day. Bye.